Hello YouTubers. Today I'm going to touch on what some consider a controversial subject. I ask, do Christians go to heaven when they die? In short, I have no idea. There was a bit of range of views in early Christianity. Many historians, however, attribute the idea of going to heaven as originating from the Gnostics rather than from the Christians. The idea that our soul goes to heaven when we die, on the surface, seems to be a very Gnostic view. The Gnostics believed that the material world is absolutely wretched. They wanted to escape the material world into a spiritual realm. It was from this, the idea that our soul is taken to heaven when we die seems to have originated. To the Gnostics, those with true knowledge would escape the material world upon their death. What did Jesus say? Well, Jesus made clear that no one has gone to heaven, referring to the third heaven, where the Father resides. This is important because there are stories of people like Enoch ascending to heaven in the Old Testament. What did Peter say? Peter taught that even David, a man after God's own heart, did not ascend to heaven. The gist of the passage that I've provided is that David put his hope in a future resurrection, not on the soul ascending to heaven. Justin Martyr was perhaps the most blunt about his views on heaven. He said, "For if you have fallen in with some who are called Christians, but do not admit this truth and venture to blaspheme the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, who say that there is no resurrection of the dead, and that their souls, when they die, are taken to heaven, do not imagine that they are Christians." So he didn't consider people that believe that their souls are taken to heaven to be Christian. That may seem a bit odd given our modern view, but the early Christians didn't seem to put their faith in our souls going to heaven upon death. Maybe some believed it, but by and large it doesn't appear so. What early Christians put their faith in was the hope of a future resurrection to immortal life. When they read the scripture, they saw that the focus of the Christian message wasn't on going to heaven like the Gnostics believed. Rather, the focus was that God will bring heaven here. So, look, I'm not here to tell anyone what to believe about heaven. It's important to note, however, that some of the most prominent early Christian writers would have viewed such teachings as heretical and would not have viewed those who held such beliefs as Christians. My personal opinion is that if you're a Christian, then you'll find out when you die. Thanks, folks, and hey, if you like to hear what I've got to say, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for your time.